Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from May 18th to the 24th. I'm so happy that you could be here. You came in sixth place. What an amazing jump that you did from being last but not least, and now you're in sixth place. That means you really want to come first. And there's a chance for you to come first. Whenever it's in divine timingly, you might come first, okay? And when you do, your comments will be open for you. But I want to say thank you, a big thank you for watching the video and viewing it and sharing it and subscribing to it. I really appreciate it with all my heart. Okay, so there's been big changes taking place, right? So we'll talk about that. Well, I'm going to also give you some oracle cards. This is the Star Seeds Oracle to see what's happening, if you have any activations taking place or stuff like that. But first, I want to say that May 1st, when we had the full moon in Scorpio, a lot of you had like these wild dreams or weird dreams or just a lot of dreaming energy. And that full moon was very it was very special. It was not just like any other full moon. Okay, people say, oh, but it's always the same thing, but it's not, because we are in the new energy. And I don't know if you feel it, the new energy, the new frequency that we're in. Okay, when Uranus, the planet Uranus left Taurus, that it was in it for 7 to 8 years. Not only did the Taurus get where it was a difficult transit for them, but the collective also felt it. It had to do with currency and stability and much more things, okay? I'm not going to get into it right now. And now it's in the sign of Gemini, which I feel that there's a free-flowing. It's just more easier, just an energy of lightness, okay? Now, the full moon we had in Scorpio really was about stripping away things that no longer served, purging, clearing. It was really a death and rebirth that we were going through on that day. And that the full moon usually lasts for a couple of months. It's not just one day and it's done, So now there's a new moon coming in, May 16th to the 17th. And that new moon is in Taurus. And that is a new beginning in terms that our bodies, okay, we're spiritual beings experiencing a human side. We're going to go through an activation of a DNA in our bodies. And June, July this year till next year, there's surges of energy coming through to expand us. And it's beneficial to us. And everybody, as astrologers, people like old souls, everybody's been waiting for this moment. Everybody's ecstatic about this moment. Okay? Now, also, I want to say is don't pay attention to the news out there. Don't go scrolling late at night on TikTok or Instagram. Sometimes frequencies of fear come through. Just if you click on something, it doesn't have to be the subject, but if something makes you feel weird, usually there's a frequency. That frequency that they put in is a low vibrational frequency. Okay, so be careful of what you do like after midnight. Like if, let's say, you can't sleep and you're strolling, you could put like superficial frequency. You could put like rain, white noise to fall asleep, or just like watch a movie instead, like a funny movie or something of Walt Disney. You could also do that. But be careful where you spend your energy. And it's important at this time to stay grounded. So, be in nature. And if you can't be in nature or you're too busy, well, all you have to do is touch a tree. You touch a tree and you get the energy of groundness, and everything that passes through you, you could bring it to Mother Gaia, because she could take it, okay, and transform it. So if you guys want a new moon ritual for this new moon in Taurus, okay, you could leave a donation. I do have a PayPal with my daughter-in-law Samantha, okay, and you bring in the donation, and then I will contact you, and I will bring you. I will make for you a ritual for this new moon, because it's a very special new moon. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. And even Neptune, after 148 years being in your sign, is now in the sign of Aries. So there's a lot of changes taking place. Okay, so let's look at the oracle cards to see what's going on here with you. Take 3 cards. Okay, one on top and one at the bottom. And let's see here. The first card you got is Sword of Light. Okay, that's just beautiful. It's like the Ace of Swords. This talks about divine protection. It's about cord cutting, okay, and a breakthrough energy that's coming in. Beautiful. Sacred inner space, sacral chakra, the sacral chakra. Okay, it's about tenderness and sensuality that's coming in. Beautiful. And an activation there. And Gaia Gateway activation. It's about learning experiences wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. So you are going through an upgrade here. Okay, you are going through a activation and an upgrade, and cutting cords, and there's a breakthrough energy of light coming through. It's beautiful energy. I love it, and I feel Archangel Michael in this type of energy. Okay, so we're going to ring this. Okay, my beautiful hashtag baby sharks. Beautiful. Okay, anywhere that you have Pisces in your chart, this is your reading. Anytime you see this will be the right time for you. If the reading resonates, you claim it. If not, look at your other placements. Also, like the rising moon, Venus, Saturn, more or less, to see where you're going, what you're going through. In this reading, you take what's yours and you let the rest go, because I am channeling for a collective. Also, for those that are cross-watching, you're more than welcome to watch the video. And I could be talking to you as well, okay? Now, in this new wave of energy that's coming through, Pisces, anywhere in your chart anywhere in your houses where you have 0 to 10 degrees, those are the first waivers of this light coming through. Then you have the second waivers, which is from degrees 11 to, let's say, 18, and then 19 to 29 or 28 degrees as the third waivers. Check in your check. If you don't know how to check that, you could also get that from me. I can help you to figure out where more or less, okay, where the activation of this light codes coming through for you on the earth for the next year, where it's going to be concentrating on. And that's also from donation, okay, where again, I told you on PayPal, I am with my daughter Samantha. You're going to see her picture there. But yes, she's my daughter-in-law. Okay, and then I could also, work with your chart and show you where the activations and where this energy is focusing on, so that you could better understand what's going to come in for you. Okay. All right. In this reading, I'm going to show you where you are, what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future. What is it around you that you're not seeing that you should be aware of, and the potential outcome? Then I will clarify the cards. I will give you also what the universe wants you to know. And at the end, for those of you that want the zodiac signs with the major arcana cards, I will give them to you, because sometimes people want to know the signs. If the sign that you're looking for is not in the reading, it does not mean that it's not for you. It's just people want to know, the signs. That's all it is, okay? There's nothing meaningful to that. Okay. The Hangman. You're feeling stagnant, in limbo, trying to find different perspectives here in the situation. King of Cups, Ten of Wands. Yeah, something that I think you're trying to bring yourself into balance here. Okay, like emotionally here, because things have been very difficult. You've been carrying a lot of responsibilities, and you're taking on too much here. But the Ten of Wands, it's like, okay, in case if you're not taking care of elderlies or children, this Ten of Wands, you can delegate it, okay, if you do need help. But if you are taking on too much and you have too much responsibility, the Ten of Wands becomes a one, like Ace of Wands type of energy. And it's okay for you to release this if you want. You don't have to keep carrying this type of energy around you, okay? Let's look at, I do see that you're making progress though here. Let's look at the current energy. Ace of Swords, confirmation with the Ace of Swords twice, okay, cutting cords. There is a breakthrough here. Divine protection is here. Current energy, yes, you cut through what? Things that were toxic, people. Could be things that you were bonded to, addictions, obsessions, things that you were chained to. Could be materialism, whatever it is. You were dealing with something karmic, and that was definitely toxic. In the immediate future, the Seven of Swords. Okay, you've been keeping very quiet, or this could be an energy of someone here around you that was very quiet. Someone who was probably withholding information here. But there is a breakthrough, like I said. Let's see how you're feeling now, Pisces. Ten of Swords. Well, what you're feeling now is that there's an ending of a. I feel like you feel that finally the light is going to be shown to you, because something had to collapse, something had to in your life, or on the collective energy as well. Something here, there was a dead end, and finally the light is coming through because you had a breakthrough here. You know, you had time to think about everything with the Hangman energy. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of is the Ace of Wands. By you dropping the Ten of Wands energy here in the core, in what you're not seeing, you got the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning here if you want it for you, for yourself. The hopes and fears, the Eight of Cups. You are walking away, or you have walked away from a situation here, and there is a new path, okay? Uh, and in the immediate future, you got justice. So there's karmic justice, the truth, things coming into balance, and fairness, cause and effect. And in the overall, you got the Three of Wands, which talks about you had foresight here, and there's a new beginning, and you're waiting. Like, there's a new beginning that's taking place here for you, and you're waiting for something, and you have your back, okay, to a situation here. Your challenge here, well, it's not really a challenge, but what I'm being shown is that you completed a cycle, so you're going to the next level. There's guaranteed success, and there's some type of wealth or money coming in. Okay, it's important at this time with what you're going through is to stand up for yourself and to set strong boundaries around you. Okay, in terms of every day, in terms of your finances or your stability here, I do see you like there's new horizons coming in. Okay, some of you might be traveling, or could be an energy of just moving on from a situation here. Okay, where it made you feel left out, abandoned, or ghosted. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, you chose happiness. You chose yourself. Okay, you chose happiness. You're over hurt. There was hurt. There was heartbreak that you had to go through. Okay, maybe you were happy at one point, but there could have been a heartbreak here in a situation, or sorrow, grief, where people did not have your back, and you know, cheap shots here taken here. I do feel like you turned your back to this, and you're. What I do feel is that you chose happiness. Okay, your own happiness here. Okay, let's look at the Hangman. You got the Emperor, the Three of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of, I feel that there's a lot of knowledge here. Okay, this happened around, I feel a lot of you were dealing, okay, not everybody, but someone here was dealing with someone that was narcissistic in energy. Okay, just like it's my way or the highway type of energy here. Okay, I feel like you had to go through a lot of challenges, and you know, and like you knew that you had to. There's an energy where I feel with the Hangman that you knew you had to remove yourself from this situation. I feel you did. I feel you stood up for yourself finally. Okay, because you have a lot of knowledge here, and you kept it very quiet here. It was an energy that you kept it very quiet. I feel that the person you were dealing with was actually really after you for your finances or your stability or whatever it was. They weren't in the right mind in the situation here, okay? But you have a lot of knowledge here and you know, to share wisdom, and you took action towards something here. With the King of Cups, you got the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion in what you wanted here, okay? There's a lot of decisions. You had to talk about it, okay? Whatever this is, you had to make major decisions, and something came in divine timing. There was like good news for you in this situation, where I feel that you have balanced yourself, and there's a new beginning that's already starting for you. Okay, there is. It's right here. There's a new beginning. I think part of it is because some of the things you wanted here in the cups were temptations. Okay, they weren't realistic. There was repressed feelings that took place here. Okay, but as you are releasing this and making decisions, there's a new beginning that's coming in for you. Okay, and there will be good news. In the Ten of Wands, you got the Ace of Wands. Look at that twice. From the 10, you drop the 10. Now you have a new beginning that's taking place. That's amazing, Pisces. You got the Empress, that's Venus with love and finances, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you know, there's abundance around you. There's healing in the home, making your home beautiful. There could be opportunities coming in for you, but I feel that you are abundant here. And with the Queen of Swords, it's about you speaking what's on your mind, being honest and being witty. You're in your mind about something. You're going to talk about it. You have to do it with grace. Okay, it's important to say to others, whoever you're talking to, whoever that's coming in this new beginning of yours, whether it's a friend, a person, anything. Okay, what you want here and what are your needs. Okay, be honest about it. Let's look at the current energy You have the Ace of Swords, the Chariot, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Something is taking off. Where maybe if you felt stuck, if you feel stuck and overthinking, it's because you're not using your intuition. So what do you do when you're feeling stuck and you're overthinking and thinking negative? Okay, go into the hermit mode, go in nature, focus on something that you like to do, that's you're very passionate about, or just meditate and find your center. Okay, and while you find your center here, something here is going to take off. Okay, there's going to be messages coming in, things are going to take off here for you. Okay, something is going to gain momentum. I do see that you might be traveling from June to August, but could be like short distance travel. But whatever the case is, you're taking your power back. Again, there's good news coming in for you. And the Ace of Swords, well, you know, there's a wish fulfillment. It's all of those beautiful things that are taking place here. Okay, let's look at the Devil in energy. You got the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you blocked the situation here. Okay, I do feel that. Okay, that's perfect because this was very tiring for you. You've been persevering from your lessons. You wanted the truth. You got the truth, is what I've been told here. It's something about the truth for you. And what I do feel is that there is going to be like you're moving away from something here. Okay, and bringing the cup that you have with you elsewhere is what I'm being shown. Okay, let's look at the Seven of Swords. Something, Page of Pentacles, Justice, Five of Wands. If there's been conflict, if there's been ego clashing or drama in a situation, I feel here you have to rebuild yourself in the immediate future in terms of your value, and you've been working secretly towards this, or you are doing it now, like in terms of what you are will tolerate or not here. And karmic justice is coming in. The truth is coming in, balance and fairness. Okay, definitely an effect is taking place. So if anybody does you wrong, there's going to be a karma energy attached to that. Okay, let's look at the Ten of Swords and how you're feeling. The Pentacles, King of Wands, High Priestess. Yeah, listen, there's going to be an energy where your psych energy is going to expand, your intuition is going to expand. Yes, okay, you're making progress here, you're planning ahead slowly but surely, having patience, moving through. But in the situation, the Ten of Swords, where there was an ending where you were in the dark for a very long time, or something had to collapse here, where the light is finally coming through because it was karmic what you're going through, you're seeing the bigger picture in the situation. And by seeing the bigger picture, Spirit wants you to be decisive in your life. They want you to be the leaders. You need to be a leader in your life here, and to be bold and to be daring and to take action, because something is still not revealed, but you are getting the insight, okay, of information. Let's look at what you're not seeing, but you should be aware of. With the Ace of Wands, you got the Seven of Swords, Strength, the World. Yeah, you're keeping quiet. Why? Because you're just keeping a lot of things to yourself, okay? You have great strength here in a situation, whatever it is that you're going through. Yeah, some of you, they were dealing with people that were toxic. Anybody that's toxic around you, think, or anyone that's toxic around you that you're not seeing, okay, there's an energy of someone you're trying to get away with something. Okay, very secretive, very toxic energy, and you have the inner strength to overcome this. With the World card, you went to the next level. You completed a cycle here, and so there's integration, there's fulfillment, there's victory and success, and some of you chose yourself here. There's financial stability here, there's victory, success, recognition, reward. It's about being in the moment and being grateful for everything. Hopes and fears, you got the Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands, Six of Swords. Yeah, this is beautiful. There's a message coming in. I feel also all the situation that you're going through is short term, like something is coming into your life, leaving right away. It's not staying long in energy, but there can be a message coming in that's a wish fulfillment for you. It's about realizing your dreams here. And I do feel also that you are leaving a situation, a feeling, a person, a situation behind completely, and you're moving on. Some of you might be relocating or moving. Some of you might be traveling, or this talks about you're going through a transition and there's a new beginning that's taking place for you. Justice card. Six of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Moon. You came into your own reading. Six of Wands. Patience, my friends, patience, okay? Have patience. Things are coming into balance. Healing is taking place. The Ten of Wands, you don't have to carry this any longer. Like I said, you could drop the Ten of Wands. I'm dropping it for you. Bye-bye. It's gone. Okay, oops, wrong card. This card. Have patience, okay? Things are going to come in together. Things are coming back together here. There's a strong foundation in the home here, and you are in balance. What Spirit is showing me is that karmic justice is taking place and things are coming into balance here. What you give, you're going to receive, or you're going to be valued, or well paid, or promotion here for some of you. But there's going to be an outpouring of energy coming in, okay? And it's very successful. Recognition and reward in the community. You're going to feel good about yourself in terms of confidence. Something that you're not willing to see right now with Neptune is energy. We're here. So right now you might feel that there's deception and you're feeling unstable or uncertain and there's fear around this and something is still not revealed because there is secrecy. But it can also be in terms of the collective. It doesn't have to be just with your life. It can be also what's happening on the collective, right? And energy is that pay attention to your dreams. Something is going to be revealed to you. And with the Page of Cups, it wants you to follow your heart and follow your intuition because you're right on target when it comes to that. Now we're going to see what the universe wants you to know. Like I said, beautiful energy here that's taking place. What is the universe wanting you to know for Pisces from May 18th to the 24th? Hold on a second. I'm just going to see. Okay. They're going to give you these 3 cards because 3 is my number. You've been tired. You've been persevering, moving forward throughout the lessons. You're almost there. You're nearly close to success here, where things are going to come into balance. What Spirit is saying is that this is the card that came out is the King of Wands and energy. It could be dealing with a Leo, but if not, okay, it just means that you have to look at things from a bigger picture than if you've been looking at it narrow. There's a bigger picture in the situation here, and it's about you being a leader. It's about you being decisive. It's about you being bold, being daring, being different, confronting people and yourself, and taking action towards something, okay? So now we're going to look at the signs for the people that want the signs. There's Aries here. I do have Gemini, okay, Cancer. What else do I have here? Capricorn, Libra, Pisces. Of course, you came into your reading or you're dealing with a Pisces, Libra. I just said Capricorn, Pisces, yeah. And that's it. So, and the Sagittarius. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to like, share, view, and subscribe. And take care of yourself. Okay, Pisces, take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye.